investigating him since, I think, October, Nicholas Baker, on the issue of credit card fraud theft. Why was not a warrant issued, or why wasn't it more than a be on the lookout for him? I mean, I think you were tracking him through the States. You knew that it was a fraudulent use of credit card at that point. Why be on the lookout? I'm still trying to understand why you said be on the lookout instead of saying we want this guy arrested. I'm trying to clarify.
There's much more elements to the laying of an information than just a complaint. Maybe I can ask the operations officer to elaborate on that, on the elements that were required. I'll stop talking here and let you.
Well, essentially, essentially, we were investigating property offenses, one credit card fraud, the other one theft of motor vehicle. Typically, we would complete our investigation before we lay charges. So in this case, initially, we didn't have sufficient information to lay a charge, which would then enable us to get a warrant of arrest, for example, which is what we were talking about. So the investigators were in the process of completing really a basic property offense investigation, generally speaking, with fairly low risk. So the risking that took place was because of the fact there were property offenses that we were investigating and not crimes against people.
But there was concern about his mental state as well, so that sort of...
Well, certainly as the investigation progressed, not from the onset, as the investigation progressed, people did let us know that they were concerned for his personal safety, and so it did raise the level of the risk of the investigation, at which time we would contact American authorities, for example, to see if they could help us locate him, and it was at that point that we put out the be on the lookout.
And be on the lookout when a bus goes through the border crossing. Do they go on the bus, check passports? Do you have any sense of what actually happened at that border crossing in St. Stephen?
We do have a sense. I think it would be more appropriate for CBSA to answer that. In this particular case, they did go on the bus, but what the limited protocol is, they probably can answer that.
Can you talk about improving training on domestic violence in New Brunswick, and specifically say in New Brunswick? Is the training different by division, by R.C.M.P division? Is it a different level in some provinces than others?
No, absolutely not. And I'll rely on my past experience, having spent eight years in the policy center that deals with a multitude of things, but family violence issues in particular. Cadets in our organization receive up to 40 hours of training in this particular area at depot, and then there are training protocols throughout your service. But again, if there's something, certainly there may, we have seen in cases, for example, pull one out of the air. British Columbia may come up with a better mousetrap. I think maybe we can have a look at that, of being we're the leader in many areas. If we can become the leader through partnerships in New Brunswick to build a better mousetrap, we will certainly do that and provide it to the rest of the country.
J'ai cru comprendre que vous disiez tout à l'heure que dans le rapport, on dit que la police n'avait pas aucune information qui aurait pu vous faire croire que Nicholas Baker constituait une menace physique à l'individu. Est-ce que vous aviez des informations, parce que je crois que ces menaces étaient peut-être plus envers la fille que les filles?
Sir, can I interrupt you? Two more questions after this, if you don't mind, after he answers this question. Thank you very much.
Si j'ai bien compris votre question, on n'avait aucune information pour dire que M. John McKendy était menacé. Aucune information. On n'a jamais travaillé
Donc,
ça répond à votre question.
Mais vous aviez des menaces, vous aviez eu vent des menaces envers la famille en général, au niveau des emails?
Oui, puis je ne dirais pas nécessairement des menaces comme telles non plus. C'est plutôt le patron de ces messages. Donc je peux dire qu'on n'avait pas des motifs de mettre des charges contre M. Baker, pas des menaces.
Et comme Mme Fitch, Deputy Chief Fitch, a dit, il n'y a pas un élément spécifique pour indiquer des menaces. c'était